Welcome to a special episode of Simple Dishes with Decisions and Squatch. We have a guest cook in the house today, the Giant Ginger. But first, our Bible verse of the day is Philippians 2:3. Let nothing be done through selfish ambition or conceit, but in lowliness of mind let each esteem others better than himself. And together we say, Amen. Today's menu is Stromboli with pepperoni. Now let's get to those ingredients and meet our cook of the day. You're going to need 3 ounces of pepperoni, 6 ounces of mozzarella. We're using fresh mozzarella. You can use the block, shaved, however you want it. Pizza crust, a refrigerated pizza crust you can find. 1 egg. We're using a grade A large egg, but any egg in that area of size is going to be fine. Our stirring utensil to beat up that egg, the pan for which you're going to cook it on, and a basting brush to baste that egg onto our stromboli right before it goes into the oven. Go ahead and gather your ingredients, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. The second episode of this season's Coffee Talk might be its last.
Have you seen my purse?
No, I haven't used it today.
Much like your tiny brain.
I know it was you that put the K-cups in the regular coffee machine.
You're not drinking coffee.
He's put his dough on his pan. He says there's no need for him to grease his pan. If you have a pan that isn't so nonstick, then you might want to grease it with a nice layer of butter or a nonstick spray. He is going to apply his pepperonis in a nice, even distributed layer across the crust. And when he's done building that, we'll be back to put on the cheese. I do want to mention to start by preheating your oven to 425 degrees. And now that he's got his full layer of pepperonis, and he did say make sure that you stay inside the about a half to a quarter to a half inch on the outer border of the crust. And as you can see, he's going to go through and he's going to do his layer of cheese, and we'll be back to show you what the next step is. Now that he's got his 2 layers, he's going to start folding the dough like a cinnamon roll, a meaty, cheesy, savory cinnamon roll. But instead of slicing it, obviously, into them cinnamon roll pieces, he's going to crunch the ends. Make sure those ends are sealed. Make sure the wrap is sealed. And then he's going to put those nice little slices in the top of the dough. And at this point, that's when you're going to go in with a nice basting of your egg wash. And then once he gets that thoroughly coated with the egg wash, it goes into the oven for 15 minutes. And we'll come back and show you how amazing it looks. About halfway through, he's going to give the pan a good rotation to make sure that it cooks evenly. About another 7.5 minutes, and we'll be ready for our taste test. Time has gone by, and he pulled it from the oven and moved it to our cutting board. And now, as you can see, we have our marinara for the dipping. We made that ourselves. If you are interested in our homemade marinara recipe, Squatch will put a link to the video at the end of this video. And for now, Now you do want to let this cool a bit, but anyone that's watched the videos know Squatch and I are always in a rush because we're always hungry. Look at that melty cheese and those pepperonis. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you like I said, you might want to let it cool for a couple minutes before you get into it, folks. But we're going to go ahead and give it a taste test. He's going to cut us off a little piece. And Squatch and I will just share a nice little bite. Now, the giant ginger, he just eats his straight. He doesn't eat marinara sauce with his. He's a different type of guy. Oh man, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and get in here. Ooh, look at that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dip it for the Squatch's first bite. Oh man, y'all don't have to worry about the cheese pull on this one. It's gonna get you. And this one's for me.
Brown.
And the giant ginger is our son, so we're all okay with touching each other's food. Thanks to the giant ginger for joining us today and showing us his delicious Stromboli. As always, praise Jesus' holy name, for it is by him that all things that we do are done. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.